Growing up, food was something my parents were very passionate about. Some of my favorite memories from childhood were spent in the kitchen, either watching or helping my parents cook. Therefore, my brothers and I acquired a taste for all types of food. Although my parents kept the foods we ate pretty diverse, they made a lot of health-conscious decisions. This included a large variety of meats, vegetables, and fruits. Though it wasn't until recently that I learned the benefits of cutting out meat and considering a diet based solely on plants. Becoming a vegetarian was harder than I expected, and I wish I would have known more about how to safely make the transition. When switching to a vegetarian diet, there are some key steps you should know. Is there something or someone that made you want to become a vegetarian? Becoming a vegetarian can be a big change, and it's important to know why you are doing it because it can help motivate you to keep going. There are many reasons one may choose to become a vegetarian. For example, the health benefits. According to Vegetarian Times, eating more vegetables and less meat means less saturated fats and cholesterol, which lowers the risk of obesity, cancer, and heart disease. Another reason may be religious beliefs. Some religions consider certain animals sacred, and others may find it inhumane to kill a living being. Someone could also be motivated by animal rights. For example, they could argue animals are poorly taken care of, treated badly, or killed gruesomely. There are many factors, but these are just a few. Regardless of your reasons, it is important to be aware of why you are doing what you are doing. So here's a visual aid that you guys can look and see more specific facts about what I'm telling you guys. I will now discuss the necessity of getting all your nutrients when you are not eating meat. The majority of people who switch to a vegetarian diet lack the necessary amount of nutrients. It's important you make sure to get all of them in your diet. Because you are no longer eating meat and meat provides you with nutrients such as vitamin B12, calcium, and protein, it's important to make sure you're getting those nutrients from other food sources. Eating a variety of food means consuming a variety of nutrients. If you aren't getting enough nutrients from your diet, try nutrient supplements. Make smart choices when it comes to what you are putting in your body. Just because you can't eat meat doesn't mean you should eat tons of carb and sugar-filled foods. You'll need to eat fruits, vegetables, nuts, etc. Eat more nutrient-dense foods, not empty calories. You can refer to the PowerPoint slides I printed and handed out to you for more specific examples of this. Next, I'll go over some benefits that may help make the transition easier. People often get discouraged because they are scared of making sacrifices when it comes to their diet, going out to eat, for example. Luckily, vegetarianism has become much more popular over the years. Restaurants that offer vegetarian options have opened up all over the country, making going out to eat much easier. Portland, Seattle, and San Francisco were ranked the top 3 vegetarian cities based on the number of vegetarian restaurants. Even just replacing meat with alternatives allows you to eat your favorite recipes. Lastly, I will discuss the process of giving meat up. The last thing to consider when you're becoming a vegetarian is easing into it. If it's too hard for you to jump right in and not eat meat at all, slowly give it up. You can start with giving up chicken and fish, then pork, and lastly beef. If and when it gets really hard to give it up, revisit why you chose to become a vegetarian in the first place. With these tips and steps, becoming a vegetarian can be an easy transition, no matter what the reason is. I hope you take this information and consider vegetarianism. Vegetarian Times stated that 3.2% of U.S. adults, or 7.3 million people, follow a vegetarian-based diet, and so can you.